Hi, my name is Robin Wong.
And I'm Carmen Hong.
And we are at this beautiful location and we are doing portraits of Carmen today. How do you feel about this?
Super excited. Robin's an amazing photographer. I can't wait to see the portraits.
Let's get right into it. Let's do this. Let's get to know Carmen, our amazingly beautiful model today, a little bit better. Please tell us about yourself, Carmen.
Sure. I am a Malaysian, obviously. I live in KL. I am also a lifestyle blogger. Fun fact, I really love eating despite my size. Everyone's like, what's your secret?
Who doesn't love eating?
Yeah, food is amazing in KL, so I really miss KL food. I'm working in Singapore right now, so...
Awesome. So Carmen, fun fact, Carmen is also an Olympus photographer and she's a very passionate photographer herself. Tell us a bit more about your photography.
I started photography when I was really young, mostly because I joined a young journalist program. So I picked up photography, I just wanted to document stuff. And along the way, I picked up a compact camera. And my parents sort of refused to give me a DSLR. They're like, you have to learn, you can't just get a DSLR, you have to learn how to take pictures. And I started with a compact, used it for I think a good 5 years.
Wow.
And then that's when I decided, I'm going to jump into the mirrorless band. And I got myself an Olympus, no regrets since.
I guess we all have to start somewhere, start from the basics before we go to the advanced level of photography. Do check out Carmen's photography work at her Instagram and her blog in the links in the description below. In case you have not noticed, Carmen has appeared on my blog several times over the years, and especially when I need to review cameras or lenses. So thank you so much for your support and help to my blog and my audience.
You're absolutely welcome, Robin. It's one of the perks where I get to see like a sneak peek of like what's upcoming next, but I'm not supposed to share about it. So it's really exciting. I always look forward to this kind of trip.
All right, let's get back to getting more portraits. Let's do it. For this particular shoot, I'm using the Olympus OM-D E-M1X, the current flagship camera from Olympus. The E-M1X is on loan from Olympus Malaysia. I am currently using it for some training purposes, but at the same time I thought, why not use the camera to shoot Carmen in this portrait session. It is a wonderful camera, the response is super quick, and it delivers fantastic image quality. I mainly use the Olympus M-Zuiko 45mm f1.2 Pro as my main lens, and most of my shots today were taken with this lens. I like the tighter perspective. I don't want to see a lot in my background, and this can render very nice blurry background. I also have the Olympus M-Zuiko 17mm f1.2 Pro. This is the lens that I use if I want a wider angle composition to fit more within my frame to tell a better story. I shoot with aperture priority, adjusting my f number as necessary, but for most of my shots, I was actually shooting wide open at f1.2 so that I can achieve that dreamy, creamy bokeh. Sometimes I stop down my aperture to get more depth of field. Shooting under broad daylight, I choose the ISO 200, which is the base ISO for this camera, and this will basically give me the best dynamic range in this camera, allowing me to prevent highlight blownouts and also recover details if necessary. It has been a while since I last used the E-M1X, so I was thankful to Olympus to have this loan to shoot Carmen's portraits. Here are some quick tips on shooting portraits. Pay attention to the background. Make sure that the background is not too messy or distracting from your main subject. When you shoot a portrait, if you want to do wide angle, make sure that the elements that you add to the background adds and construct a better story. If they don't add anything valuable to your composition, you can take them out and try to subtract whatever that is unnecessary within the frame. Next tip, watch how the light shapes the subject. For any portrait photography, lighting is extremely crucial. For this particular session, I'm working with only available light. I make sure that the light comes from the side, so the lighting is directional. I have a side of the face that is bright and the other side that is a little bit darker. This creates depth and adds dimension to the portrait. When it comes to posing, I would like to keep things as simple as possible. I prefer the natural look on my model. I like the warm and relaxed expression on the face, and I pay attention to the placements of the hand. The wrong placement of the hand can be distracting. The photographer has to communicate openly with the model. Open communication is the key to a successful portrait shooting session. The photographer should be able to put the model at ease. Any tension or stress will eventually show up in the final product of the photographs. So it is crucial to check with the model from time to time how they are feeling, talk to them what they are expecting, show them the photographs, keep in progress, and further discuss on the concepts and what you want to do in your portrait shooting session. Remember, communication is the key. Thank you so much, Carmen, for being such a sport and spending your precious time on your special day with me.
I can't think of any other way to spend it. It's so amazing that you're doing these YouTube videos and getting to see behind the scenes. That's really special.
She is the first person to see all this. If you have liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, and also please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and also don't forget to check out Carmen's social media on her Instagram as well as her blog to check out her amazing photography content. You have something to say as well, Carmen?
Yes, I'm actually working on revamping my website, so look out for the new website.
Alright, it has been a fun day and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye bye.